How are you doing, people? It's Ernie Martinez coming at you from South Texas, also known as the Big Cat 25 on PlayStation Network. And here I come at you with Tim Tebow again, episode number 2, second week of the season. And now this time, his first test against a divisional rival. Of course, the rivalry in Ohio, similar to the Cowboys and the Texans in Texas. And this time it's in Paul Brown Stadium. And Tim Tebow, and how I've practiced with him, as you see the check mark there, I practiced a couple of times to see how Tim Tebow and what works offensively, because it's really tough when you don't have a top weapon other than Benjamin Watson. I mean, it's really tough. And Tim Tebow, I really like how of course he fits offensively very well with the Browns. And let me talk about also, while we see Phil Simms and Jim Nantz, very exciting time right now in football. The conference championships, as we know, the Ravens and the Patriots. Let me give you a quick overview of what I think will happen. I think finally Ray Lewis will beat Tom Brady. Yes, I did say Ray Lewis will beat Tom Brady, which is a bold statement on my part. And the 49ers and the Falcons was pretty much the toughest one, which I thought I couldn't pinpoint who was going to win that game or who I think is going to win that game. But really, I think the 49ers will pull it out. They have a complete team. So as we get to this gameplay right now, first drive of the game, Tim Tebow comes out, first down. And we see right here, takes a snap, looking, and sacked by Pico right from the bat. A start that Tim Tebow was not looking for. So after a quick run, after that sack, Tim Tebow drops back looking for Benjamin Watson down the field in Bengal territory at this time. Ben Watson is is the most consistent player on this Browns offense. So we see here 3rd and 1 again. Tim Tebow play action pass as he gets hit. Hardesty off for a first down at the 10-yard line. Tim Tebow, good throw right there as he got hit. So we fast forwarded a little bit to 3rd and 10 now at the 10-yard line after struggles to get in the end zone. And this time to Benjamin Watson, a little behind him, and 4th and inches at the 1. What is Pat Shurmur going to do? Well, you have Tim Tebow, and you know him for his goal line touchdowns at Florida. So let's go for it right now. That pass was a little behind Benjamin Watson. Not a good throw on his part. So here's Tim Tebow again, and this time we're going to call a fullback run. Aggressive O-line, and Owen Marisic into the touchdown, if that's how you pronounce his name. Again, I don't really watch the Browns, so I don't know how to pronounce some of these guys' names. So here we go. We fast forward it after a touchdown. It's now 7-7 as the Bengals tie it up, and Tim Tebow looking and off too much for Cameron. He led Cameron a little too much on that pass. Of course, Tim Tebow having his struggles with throwing the ball after the Bengals field goal, 10-7, and trying to go to Greg Little on 3rd and 10. Nothing doing there. Tim Tebow very upset. And they get the ball back, 3rd and 7 again. Now it's 17-7 with the Bengals scoring a lot of points. Tim Tebow has to respond. Benjamin Watson semi-helicoptered into the touchdown. And I say semi-helicoptered because it looked a lot like John Elway's helicopter move. You see right there, Tim Tebow dropping back, throws, and Benjamin Watson, the consistent player. He can be the Jason Witten, essentially, for Tim Tebow. What Jason Witten is for Tony Romo, Benjamin Watson can be for Tim Tebow. 3rd and 3 now, and nothing doing there to Aganawa. Terrence Newman making the tackle. 14-7 now, and the Bengals score a touchdown on the next drive, 24-14. So Tim Tebow has to get some touchdowns, but he gets sacked by Geno Atkins. Very intimidating man in that defensive side, Geno Atkins. So first down, Tim Tebow needs something going. Greg Little on a curl route, first down. That's very good for Tim Tebow. He needs something. doing the hurry up. He wants to score a couple points before the fourth quarter, which is known to him as Tebow time. So this time we're going to try to go to Greg Little again, but this time Henderson gets in front of the ball, and Tim Tebow needs to make that tackle. What a hit, but nonetheless, it was a turnover. So Tim Tebow is sitting there disappointed, throwing an interception. Ill-advised throw by Tim Tebow. You can't have those. But the Browns defense find a way to stop the Bengals and make them kick a field goal. So now it's 27-14. And with the waning moments of the third quarter, Tim Tebow needs to get something going. He tries to go against Leon Hall, but Leon Hall shows him why he's one of the top corners in the National Football League as he intercepts it, takes it away from Joshua Cribbs. Well, actually, Joshua Cribbs never even had a shot at it. Tim Tebow, he needs some accuracy. That's the only way he can improve and be a better quarterback. A lot of people give him heat about not being precise quarterback. He has to shore it up. Tim Tebow later, after a Brown stop, again on Leon Hall, but this time Joshua Cribbs makes the play. What a diving catch by Joshua Cribbs. Those are the type of plays that you need, that Tim Tebow needs to succeed in this offense, because they have pretty good weapons. They're not the marquee players, but they can make plays. They have talent, as you see Joshua Cribbs dive for that touchdown. So now 21-27, going to Cameron now on the 2nd and 6. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and Tim Tebow needs to find a way. Now that the Browns are stopping the Bengals, he needs to beat them. And here on an option read, and into the end zone is Tim Tebow. Goalpost obstructing our view, but Tim Tebow shows why he's so effective. Right there, option read, can take it. Holding that like a loaf of bread is Tim Tebow, but he scores, and that's our instant replay of the game. I will be giving you an instant replay of the top plays that change the game every time I play. So here's one. Tim Tebow, great block by the tackle, and Tim Tebow gets sandwiched by Leon Hall and the safety, Nelson, that is, and Tim Tebow doing the Tebow stance. You gotta love that physics engine, doing the Tebow stance on top of Leon Hall, making him pay for taking a interception, a pass from his, and make it into an interception earlier. So Tim Tebow gets the lead, 28-27, 1 minute left, and they're gonna try to run this ball out, and Ogbanaya actually, and he fumbles, and Howard picks it up, and Tim Tebow with a hard hit to save it from a touchdown. And what a bad mistake by the Browns. With 1 minute left, you see the Bengals kicker warming up, and that's a bad sign for the Browns right now. But as you see the sim, you see that Andy Dalton could not get anything going, and he gets sacked at the very end with 7 seconds left, which means game over. Browns win. What the Browns couldn't do last week against the Eagles, they finally do this time against the Bengals. So the Browns find their first win of the season against a division rival, against a state rival, the Cincinnati Bengals. Andy Dalton very upset. And Tim Tebow, what a game for Tim Tebow. What a game for Pat Shurmur. They find a way to win against a tough divisional opponent. Because, let's face it. You're in a division with the Ravens and the Steelers. Bengals, I think they're a little underrated sometimes. People don't understand what kind of team they have. They have a pretty good team, actually. And Tim Tebow, of course, the player of the game, 28-27. What a game this was. Playing it was unbelievable with fumbles, turnovers by Tim Tebow. He had to overcome it, and that was the dagger right there, a touchdown to give him the lead. But of course, the only consistent player I see so far with the Browns is Benjamin Watson. He's the only one that's catching it. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was with the Patriots before, so he's bringing a little of that business-like performances where he's just going to catch him. And you see Tim Tebow, comparison with Andy Dalton, beat him in every statistic, especially turnovers, which he doesn't want to beat Andy Dalton in. But Tim Tebow also a good rushing factor. See Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, but Tim Tebow also a factor in the running game as he got that touchdown to get his team the lead. So remember, guys, exciting time in football, conference championships, more Tim Tebow coming to you if you want more of it. And be sure to subscribe. Be sure to keep watching these videos as I enjoy giving them to you. So Be sure to subscribe, guys. Ernie Martinez, the Big Cat 25 on PlayStation Network. Please add me.